They found it deep beneath the desert, sealed behind limestone walls for over 3,000 years. Inside, a tomb, and beside the body of a forgotten queen, a jar, unmarked, intact, still golden. It wasn't oil, it wasn't wine, it was honey, still glowing. Scientists stood frozen. No mold, no decay. This shouldn't be possible, but it was. And the questions it raised would stretch across history, medicine, even into the future. Why doesn't honey spoil? Why can it heal flesh, but also send men into madness? And what secrets might it still be hiding? This is the untold story of honey, a substance so simple, so sweet, it defies science. Long before writing, before kings and cities, there were bees. Tiny engineers building perfect hexagons in the dark. Their buzzing was the sound of the first factories, and their product, a golden fluid made from sunlight and flowers, born from nectar, perfected in flight, and sealed in sacred wax. Ancient Egyptians offered honey to the gods. Babylonians buried their dead with it. In the oldest Sanskrit texts, honey was called madhu, divine, sweetness. But this was never just food. It was medicine, it was currency, it was power. So how is it made? A bee visits a flower, draws up nectar, swallows it into a second stomach designed for transformation. In flight, enzymes begin to alter the nectar, breaking down sugars, removing moisture. Inside the hive, thousands of wings beat to evaporate the liquid. It is cooled, thickened, and sealed in wax. The chemistry is perfect, acidic, hygroscopic, oxygen-free, and packed with hydrogen peroxide. Nothing grows inside it, not even thyme, but honey varies. From white honey in Hawaii to the rare black forest. Honey of Germany, from the wild manuka in New Zealand to Himalayan mad honey which can heal. Or hallucinate. Yes, there is honey that makes you see things, makes you dizzy, makes you forget who you are. Sold illegally in parts of the world, banned in others. It is called Defiles, and it's harvested from bees who feed on rhododendron flowers. Single spoonful can cause visions or death, but on the other side of mystery, there's wonder. Honey is one of the few substances approved for open wound care. It draws moisture from infected flesh, kills bacteria, accelerates healing. In burn wards around the world, doctors use honey when synthetic options fail. In war zones, it has saved lives. In surgery, it has sealed skin when stitches couldn't, even in outer space. NASA has studied honey as a regenerative agent in zero gravity, and it works. Sometimes better than anything else we've made. It is antifungal, antioxidant, immune boosting. The only food made by insects and eaten by humans that never expires. Not after 1 year, not after 100, not after 3,000. But not all honey is sweet. In ancient wars, armies poisoned enemy wells with toxic honey. In 401 BC, Greek soldiers found honeycombs near the Black Sea. They convulsed. They fell helpless. Local tribes descended and slaughtered them all. Honey became a weapon, a trap. In some cultures, honey was fed to criminals until their bodies were soaked, then sealed in stone tombs to become mummified relics of sweetness and death. Some even say that honey can trap spirits. In Africa and South America, rituals use honey to call the ancestors or bind them. And in modern times, entire families have vanished trying to locate caves rumored to contain immortal honey. Caves where time stops, where bees are silent, and where maps go missing. Urban legend? Or something we're not ready to explain? There are hives found in abandoned churches, sealed for decades, still active, still alive. In Siberia, a tree was cut down with a wild hive inside. Inside it, honey sealed before the Cold War. Still edible, still gold. There are even rumors of extraterrestrial traces found in a sample of synthetic honey on a meteorite fragment, traces that resemble bee enzymes, but aren't, and the bees, they're disappearing. Colony collapse disorder has baffled scientists. Bees vanish overnight. No bodies, no patterns. Could it be pesticides, G-towers, or something, encoded in the flowers themselves? Some researchers now use AI to decode bee dances, to understand their songs, their movements, as if they've been speaking to us in vibrations all along. What if honey is their message? We are now creating synthetic honey, lab-grown, perfected, made, without bees. But can we replicate the mystery, the magic, or are we severing a connection to something older than us, something sacred? There are experiments placing honey in Mars-level radiation. It survives. It could become a food source for colonies beyond Earth. And with gene-edited bees, scientists hope to make honey immune to pollution, and perhaps more powerful than ever. But some warn, if the bees go, we go, because honey isn't just a sweetener, it's a symphony, it's a language, it's a memory of the earth itself. So, would you eat honey pulled from the tomb of a forgotten queen? Would you taste the sweetness that survived the fall of empires? Would you risk the madness for immortality? Tell us in the comments. Like this video, share it with someone who still believes in ancient mysteries, and subscribe. Because nature still has secrets to whisper, and this was only the beginning.